Stories from the Panchtantra. Today's story is The Swan and the Owl. A swan and an owl once lived in a jungle. They were very good friends. The swan was the king of swans, but the owl was just a common bird. And he always said to himself, "I wish I were a king too." One day the owl woke up to see an army camped beneath his tree. Suddenly he had an idea. He quickly went to the swan and invited him to his tree. "O swan, this is my kingdom, and the army below is my army." Just then the captain gave the orders to the army to move. Hearing this, the owl decided to show the swan his authority. He flew around the captain, hooting loudly. Now the captain was a man who believed in omens. He quickly decided that it was not a good day to travel. He said, "Order the troops to camp here for another day. We shall leave only tomorrow." That was the order of the captain. The next morning, the owl again invited the swan to show off his kingdom. As the soldiers were getting ready to go, the owl flew around the captain's head, hooting loudly again. But this time, the captain was angry with the owl. He decided that he would set aside his fear of ill omens and continue with the journey. He called an archer in order to shoot down the pesky owl. The owl and the swan were perched on the same branch when the archer shot his arrow. The owl, seeing the arrow, moved away hastily. But the swan was too slow to move. He was hit by the arrow. The owl was filled with remorse, sadness at the loss of the noble swan. He lamented, "Oh, my poor friend, you had to die because of my lies and vanity." He knew the swan would have been alive had he not in vain boasted. The moral of the story is simple. Disaster follows pride and vanity.